This is Robert Forsch with the YouTube channel Truth. I'm at in front of the Sunrise Point. In Cherry Grove, South Carolina. The sun, moon, and stars move above a stationary earth. That's the biblical proclamation. Job 37 says that the sun is in the midst of the clouds, and that in Joshua 10, according to the Bible, I believe God's word, God stopped the sun from moving. God also set the boundaries of the water. That's why we have trillions of dollars of architecture, real estate development all around the face of the stationary earth. And we have architecture underneath the water too, that's been flooded out. God is in the heavens, and He does as He pleases. The length of the shadows and the source of the reflections is all pretty interesting. Very interesting dynamics that I notice. People are reflective off of the water, off of the sand, reflective on their lives, past, present, future. I've seen children learn to walk on the beach. People mourning the loss of a loved one through death or divorce. Myself personally included in that. We're all eternal beings having a temporary human experience. 3 people per second no longer have that human experience. All of God's children will absolutely be born of His Spirit at some point in this human experience. My YouTube Truth playlist is an audio Bible merged with the beauty of creation, the people enjoying it. One of my photos has a woman walking on the beach for her first time. She was 97 years old. That was a couple years ago. We're expecting about 20 million guests here this year. People from all over the world, actually. Good morning. So I wanted to go ahead and thank you for your public and private encouragement and support. You can hashtag my name if you care to. That'll send a powerful message to the censors at Google and YouTube and more. I'll be on the library, LBRY, as well. I decided to go ahead and monetize my channel so that my videos would be shared more. It doesn't pay that much financially. That's okay. I'm more interested in people finding the truth. I've started talking more about artificial intelligence, the digital Tower of Babel that's being assembled all around us. Technology that's out of this world. Actually, like from another dimension, the spiritual dimension. So you can hear people like Jordy Rose talk about it, Jay Tuck, Jeff Bezos, and more. I've got videos featured that I'm unpacking some of that. The digital Tower of Babel is basically an assembling of the world's knowledge and apotheosis, man becoming God, only in his imagination. And I'm a biblical creationist unapologetically so in the truth movement. And what I endeavor to do is help people to understand where we are in human history from the standpoint of a biblical perspective on that, as best I can tell. So the shape of the earth matters as in, it's kind of like a dashboard light on your desire to know the truth. God's word says to everybody forever, they refuse to love the truth and so be saved. For this reason, God sends them a powerful delusion. Water seeking its level, yeah, it's displacing the air in the ground right there in the beach. as well as the water coming in and up. High tide here today is 7:04 Eastern Standard Time. Moonrise, or sunrise, I'm sorry, was 6:23, I'm sorry. I showed it on the numbers earlier. You can look at that if you care to. So later on today, I'll have a video from right up there is where the globe is. I've got the clear globe. Can you see it now? There it is. And my half-gallon Crown Royal jug filled with water. So later on today, I'll do some photos and videos from there. A different perspective. This is the sunrise point, just a beautiful location. The Myrtle Beach skyline down the way here. I shot a video of the moon earlier, shortly after moonrise. When the moon is full, it looks like a sphere. And then I've got photos and videos of it at many different phases. Definitely not a sphere, from what I see. And part of what this is, I'm a photo and video journalist, and I'll just call it as I see it. The creation is beautiful. I love being out here showing it to anybody who wants to see it, hear about it. As water reflects a man's face, God's word reflects the man. When I looked in the mirror and I saw somebody struggling with the flesh, the drug addiction, alcoholism, and my own self-effort to try and overcome that, the reason that there was a problem with that is, well, that's all I had. All I had was the flesh. I hadn't been born again in 1982. It actually occurred, as best I can tell, on Reformation Day of 2014. And I talk about that on my videos. We've got a powerful personal testimony that encompasses a very interesting journey indeed, including 11 years working at Rawhide Boys Ranch, a Christian ministry in New London, Wisconsin. You can see that. It's part of my bio. And then volunteering and leading men's groups at a mega church, Christ the Rock Community Church in Appleton, Wisconsin. Help build the building and build other people up. And we also homeschooled our sons. So I've got a very public life. You can go ahead and see it if you care to. Used to live in Seal Beach, California. I'm that Robert Forsch. If you would like YouTube Truth stickers, Robert Forsch YouTube Truth stickers, you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 169 Cloverleaf Drive, Longs, South Carolina, 29568. Anybody that really wanted to find me could. I'm very easy to find. There's technology right now that makes that very possible. So the people that I'm telling are largely people that are getting beat up on and interested in wanting to have somebody that they can talk to, because a lot of times friends and family are not interested in talking about these topics. It's pretty tough. It's tough out there. And so several years ago, I put my phone number on a video that got a lot of views. And then I've got about 40 million views in the social media arena. A lot of people have seen the spelling of my name. Yeah, unlike in the 70s, we might have seen something go on by. Now, because of YouTube, Vimeo, and library, and all the different BitChute, the way that we can stop a videotape or stop a digital recording and actually say, ah, that's how you spell that name. I'll look it up. Oh, there's his number. I'll give him a call. That's why I do that. Because people reach out and talk to me. We have conversations, I do, with people from all over the world at any given time of the day or night. We're dealing with many different time zones where the sun and the moon appear and vanish on the horizon, and their duration of visibility varies considerably, and that duration of visibility between one another. It's a really important thing. Neat shot there, isn't it? That's perfect. How special. We're expecting about 20 million guests here this year from all over the world. The shadows and the reflections are absolutely amazing to me. How we can see the shadows changing with the movement back and forth from side to side, with the light beam as a point of reference. I'll show you again. I think it's amazing. Kind of interesting, the different individuals that I meet out here. And the puppies. as the water seeks level, looking at a reflection just like this right here, this one in particular, the water is not only flat, it's level. There would be no level anywhere in the world, if on the earth, if it were spinning, wobbling, gyrating, all the different movements that we're told are happening, are occurring, and yet we can't feel it. It's never been proven. The movement of the earth has never been proven. I certainly can't feel it. That's where I was said, wearing this coat. I had my trench coat over it. I said, do you feel yourself spinning, wobbling, or gyrating? No, I'm rock solid. I am. We don't have toilet water flying out on people in Australia because of gravity. Well, hello. It's just water seeking its level. It's what it does all over the face of the stationary Earth. I've got tens of thousands of hours compiling photographic and video evidence of the world that we live in, what it's actually like. So I'm going to take this on over, change the perspective a little bit. Notice how the sunlight is shooting out from the beam because of the angle of all of that. And then we've got the reflections and the shadows, very different. So I can't capture this from up on the balcony. I've got to be here to capture it. I'm actually trying to put you in my video. It's great. What a beautiful day. So when I hashtag a title, like adding artificial intelligence to the title or AI, or my name, YouTube Truth, I want to drive traffic to my channel. I've got powerful documentaries that I found and that I create and comment on as well. So feel free to reach out anytime. I'm going to start another recording now.